Hey everybody, how you doing? Give you guys a little update on how my strawberries are doing so far. I cleaned out this bed, got all the weeds out, got the old tomato plants out, and I definitely didn't plant this many strawberries in here last year. A lot of these are from runners, and some of them I cut off and planted, so hopefully these guys perk up a little bit. Some of the strawberries, I have them in bags, so bugs don't get to them. I did just pick a couple of them off today. Then I have some of the trays that were in my car. I just took them out and I put them out here. So we'll see how those guys go. My little gnome. But if you see the little mesh bags, those are the strawberries that I would like to eat. The frost, I think, messed up a couple of them. And then I think this irrigation's been in here 3 years now, 2 or 3 years, I forget. But the little ends, those put out a half a gallon an hour. And when it starts getting a little bit hotter, I'll have it on twice a day for 30 minutes each time. And I'm located in Southern California, Zone 9B. So it does get pretty hot where I am. I'm in Riverside County. So it definitely needs it, and that seems to be what has worked best. But look at all these guys. It's another strawberry plant that was from one of the runners, and strawberries looking pretty nice. So it should be ripe in a couple days. And there's another rose that I stuck in the ground. That one's not going to make it though. But this one, it actually came from a bouquet too. And it looks like it's doing okay. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to leave it. And I noticed some new growth in there. So that looks good. The frost did mess up this tomato plant. It's pretty much done anyways. So I'll pick the last tomatoes off there. And I might take it out. We'll see. Some cilantro in there. Those are volunteers, so I'm just gonna leave them, or I'll move them somewhere else. And then all the aloe that I have in there, and that drip line, I have that main one, that 1/2 inch that goes all the ways to the back of the bed, and then you can see the other ones kind of sticking out. That's 1/4 inch, and then it has the half a gallon an hour little end on it. This is my Buena Mulata pepper plant, and I do still have a couple more on here. It's actually a really spicy pepper, but the heat doesn't linger like some others do. So pick that. I'm actually going to put it in some salsa that I'm making. And nice little pepper. Turns red when you leave them on there longer. And this bed I have kind of the same thing going on. I'm starting to clean it up though, but I have the same thing, a 1/2 inch going back through here, and then these ones are 1/4 inch, and they put out a half a gallon an hour. The red is what tells me that these are half a gallon. The ones that I have that are all black, they put out a gallon an hour, and I have those ones in my strawberry towers. Here's a little bit better look of the strawberry tower, and these ones, they're actually pretty big considering, but if they were in the ground they would probably be a lot bigger, and they're the Albion ones. Another good plant at the bottom, and this one should be ripe by next weekend. So some little ones. I'm gonna be changing up my towers this year, so we'll see how that goes when I actually get around to doing it. Got 3 more pepper plants. These are actually serrano chilies, and I cut back 2 of them because they looked like they needed a break. This one's still looking pretty good, and I've been picking stuff off of it. Picked a couple today, so I'm just going to leave it until those are done, and then I'll cut it back. All this mulch that you see, I actually did this last year, and there's cardboard underneath here. If you look to the left, there's where I don't have cardboard, and there are little weeds and grass and all kinds of stuff growing. this, it did really well. And I've been trying to do a video on how I did it, but I seem to have lost some of the footage. So I'll have to do another area and record that. Hey everybody, thank you very much for watching again. Just a quick little update today on how things are going outside. I just fed my caterpillars, and one of my very dear friends got me these. This is really cool. Some little vases. I have them by my window, and I have some milkweed cuttings in there. So supposedly they'll start to root in about 18 days. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if it makes a difference because it's winter, but either way I get some good sun in that window in the morning. So thank you very much. I love this. That's awesome. I love jars, and that's just perfect. The chilies that you guys saw me pick earlier, I made some guacamole. Sadly, oops, that's not the guacamole. I made guacamole and salsa. But sadly, the only thing that's from my garden in here are the chilies. And it's super spicy. I put them all in there. And then some salsa. A couple of the tomatoes are from my garden, but not enough to say that it was all from there. So that'll be super cool once I can finally get everything from my garden. I also made some refried beans. I soaked them. I made that stuff from scratch. And it's going to taste really good. Some little bean and cheese burritos. But I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking a look at my garden. Put a little info down there in the description. If you guys haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy seeing these little updates and you want to know when I upload more, hit the bell notification and then you'll be notified when I upload a new one. But thank you guys very much, and I'll see you later.